Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video. What a surprise, we're doing a brand new video today. It's not a reused one because, well, you might actually think it is because what year is it? Gadgetzan Auctioneer. Looks like its days are numbered as the card has been hinted at being nerfed in the upcoming balance patch, which should be coming next week. We'll do nerf predictions on another video, but we'll talk about that. There's a surprise hotfix in Hearthstone that removed two of the most annoying anomalies from the game, fixed a bunch of bugs. We'll talk about that as well. And of course, we do have our giveaway going on still. We'll be announcing the winner pretty soon for 2 Cthulhu portraits out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video in the description below. Be subscribed to the channel and you have a chance to win. See, I tweeted this out like 2 days ago. Wild players should be happy. Auctioneer might just be breaking standard now, so it might actually get nerfed. And yeah, that was 2 days ago. And basically what's been going on is that miracle style of like Druid scam thing that has been plaguing Wild for a very long time is becoming relevant in standard. I think Clark put this video on Twitter, basically showing what it does. This is like on turn 5 of going off with Auctioneer, gaining 1,000,000 mana, getting a Wind Fury weapon, buffing it up, all sorts of shenanigans, and he's able to OTK his opponent. Could have probably done even more damage to boot on turn 5. You can see the Warlock has 5 mana crystals, a taunt on the board, and you know, you have 0 mana Yogg to accompany it, and you can see Clark is rather shocked. And it's been kind of popularized early on by Savid. This is the Savid standard list where he like plays like Jailer and Tony, and he can play all those cards on the same turn well before 10 mana, and it's all been kind of brought to the forefront because of Containment Lasher, which in my review of it said it'll probably break the game in some way because Degenerate Mana Cheat always does. And yeah, you refresh your mana, you can get out Auctioneer, then you have Funnel Cakes, which you can make 0 mana with Lifebinder's Gift, and you have 0 mana, gain 3 mana, 0 mana, gain 3 mana. You got your Innervates, and you can tutor out your Embrace Nature and get Nourish and all of that, and it's just an absolute scam. We don't know how great the deck is, but we know this play pattern sucks. It's not fun. Wild players have known that for a long time because, well, Tony Druid has been running rampant in Wild forever. Well, not forever, since Tony came into the game, and a little bit before that, like Togwuggle Druid, but back in April, where Auctioneer is the forefront there, of drawing your entire deck, playing Tony, and then Solar Eclipse, Naturalize, and kill your opponent. Due Process can come into play as well, but you can OTK with this deck on like turns 3 and 5 in Wild. Like 3 is a real big high roll, but consistently like turns 4, 5, because you can tutor your Auctioneer with Capture Goldtooth Mine. You get your Auctioneer, and then again, you have like Bio Project, you have Lightning Bloom, and Floop's Gloop, which just gives you an insane amount of mana. Funnel Cake also help put it over the top, but they don't even run the 2 mana 5 for it. You don't even need it. You have that much mana already. So this deck has been proven to terrorize Wild for a while, and we get like 2 days of like potentially it being really good in standard, and it's probably getting nerfed. The reason I say that is Aleko Gariko, the balance guy at the on the Hearthstone team, tweeted out a message for the Miracle Druid enjoyers showing Gadgetzan Auctioneer here. Rambo, I'm coming for you. I don't know. That was terrible. Please don't unsubscribe to the channel. But regardless, yes, Rambo saying that I'm coming for you. And there were, of course, responses of like, can we please not nerf a deck that's been out for 3 days? It doesn't even seem to be as strong as Warrior Nagamage. It's not like that's the only thing that's going to get nerfed. We'll talk about our predictions, but I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff is going to get hit. There's things to talk about. There's always buffs. We know Wild and Twist changes are likely coming. This will affect Wild, but I have to say there was a response by Pocket Train, who is in a recent Masters tour. I've had a lot of heated debates with him on Twitter about like the combo decks and all that and how valid they should be. Even he's saying here, as the target audience for Miracle Druid, this deck needs a delete. It is just really bad for the game to have that kind of mana cheat, and also just you're sitting there watching your opponent doing that. It's so unfun, even if they lose, right? It's so annoying to watch that spam of a million cards and all that. I doubt it has trickled down to the regular ranks. It's probably more of a high legend thing, but I feel like they just want to nip this in the bud before it gets out of control. And it'll be very interesting to see what they do with Auctioneer, because like, does 7 mana really do it? Maybe put a cap, maybe he draws a minion when he casts a spell. I don't know, but we'll talk about that probably in a prediction video, but it is looking very likely that Gadgetzan Auctioneer, for the first time in almost a decade, is getting nerfed again. He did originally cost 5 mana back in classic basic times, got bumped to 6, and now who knows what they'll do. But it's definitely going to be changing, and it's going to be, for in my opinion, the better of not only standard, but wild, unless they decide to just Hall of Fame him early and leave wild to rot. Please don't do that. Please actually nerf him. So yeah, there is that. And then we had the surprise patch in Hearthstone. This was tweeted out. We've got a new server-side update going live shortly. It's already live now. If you're playing Hearthstone, it's active already. And it was adjustments to a bunch of the anomalies on both ladder and Battlegrounds. And if you follow me on Twitter, again 2 days ago, it's like we're prophets over here. I mean, it's pretty obvious stuff, but regardless, these are 2 anomalies that stand out to me as too impactful. Basically, the discover a new hero power one and shuffle into your deck. And well, you take a look at the patch notes, those anomalies, the new hero power and twist reality, have been removed from the anomaly pool. They may be reworked and returned to the pool in a future update, because it's a permanent thing, right? For Cho'Gall, it's the event's not permanent, but Cho'Gall getting anomalies is. So this puts them down to what, 18 anomalies or something like that? I don't remember the exact total, but you kind of want to put more in there to get it to be the proper amount. So they'll probably rework it or they'll change it or whatever. But again, when Cho'Gall is like the only way of doing this stuff, maybe the new hero powered shuffle isn't as bad, because you have to run Cho'Gall. It's only 25% of the games, and then there's a bunch of anomalies. So maybe they just reinsert it as is. That's a possibility. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. By the way, I will link these patch notes below, because there's also a bunch of Battleground changes that we're not going to go over, where they updated anomalies that'll appear less frequently, more frequently. They banned some heroes with anomalies. So if you want to take a look at that for Battleground stuff, go for it. It'll be linked down below. And the last major thing is there's a bunch of bug fixes and game improvements, and some of them are pretty relevant. First, going down swinging will no longer attack in a random order. I guess it'll go by when it was played or left to right. I'm not sure how it'll go. A lot of stuff is based on summoning order. It doesn't specify here. I haven't tested it. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below, but I guess it was purely random, and now it won't be. So that's a nice little buff, I suppose, to the card. They fixed a bug where start of game effects and certain anomalies did not work together, like Prince Renathal, hopefully Baku and Gen. I didn't notice anything that much with it myself playing WoW today, but hopefully that has been resolved. Fixed a visual bug where the yellow glow on finale cards did not actively or activate properly if the cards changed cost. They fixed a bug where some finale effects did not activate if the finale card had its cost changed. So good, you want your cards to work properly. Apparently Judge Unworthy could destroy a minion that was already damaged, but then given Divine Shield instead of setting its health to 1. Interesting, it was like stealing the health almost. Disciple of Ionar and Cenarian Hold, that is the basically the twist wild only location. Its effects wouldn't be spent if choose 1 transform cards are being played. So basically, if you played like Druid of the Claw and you transformed it, basically get both transforms and it wouldn't use charge on the location. Is it relevant? Not really, but it was a bug and that has been fixed. Some other general bugs. So apparently there's some issues with Rooney, the Paladin card in Twist. This is a big one, which I cannot believe took almost a month to fix. Again, not acceptable in my opinion, but where Spirit Claws and Cogmaster's Wrench did not update their stats while in play. And that's pretty relevant because they're, especially Spirit Claws. That's a really good Shaman card for Twist, was basically left useless for almost a month. Again, if you check out yesterday's video, the Twist stuff has just been bad. It's been really bad. And again, a bug where Pebbly pages another Twist card, Overload Protection effect would not trigger if no Overload cards are drawn. So again, like so many Twist style bugs, and it took them almost a month, and we still don't have that balance patch, by the way. Again, I'm expecting it next week, but really frustrating. And yeah, there was a bug where anomalies did not trigger in matches against Blizzard bots, and you can now safely play Renounce Darkness in Twist and not get an empty hand if you got Death Knight or Demon Hunters. So that's good if you enjoy that style, which I know a lot of people do. It's not competitive, but it's fun. You can do that and not like auto lose on the spot. You rather auto lose because of random cards that suck. But hey, at least it's the, you know, that's the spirit of the card, right? And Sir Finley will no longer be able to discover illegal hero powers such as Demon Hunter and Death Knight. I like how they say too good of an explorer. So yeah, bunch of bugs, changes. Auctioneer finally almost certainly gonna get nerfed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.